Judges 11:30 and 31 says, "And Jephthah made a vow to the Lord and said, If indeed you will give the sons of Ammon to my hand, then it shall be that whatever comes out of the doors of my house to meet me when I return in peace from the sons of Ammon, it shall be the Lord's, and I will offer it up as a burnt offering." Well, if you're joining us in reading through this 90-day reading plan, today's reading is Judges 11:29 through 12:15, and I encourage you to read that passage. Now, my grandfather told me on multiple occasions that I talked too much. I really understood that to mean I was a young child and I never stopped telling people the things that I saw or did. But sometimes it's just good to be quiet. When I worked as a salesperson after I made the proposal to that person or that company about the purchase that I was selling, or the product I was selling, I stopped talking because I had learned that after I had made the proposal, the person who spoke generally next was on the losing end of the bargain. Jephthah needed to learn that same lesson. He already had the Spirit of the Lord upon him. He knew what God wanted him to do. He knew that God would do it. He just kept on talking, and that got him into serious trouble. Now, we can debate whether or not he offered up his daughter as a burnt sacrifice. My opinion is he did not, as that was against the clear will of God. But the result of his vow produced exactly the same thing, as his daughter never married and never gave him grandchildren. Well, sometimes we just need to be quiet. Sometimes our words create more stress than if we didn't say anything. We need to measure our words. Teddy Roosevelt is quoted as saying, "Speak softly and carry a big stick." Well, if we regularly speak softly and we measure our words, when we do have something to say, people will listen. Those of us who have children and grandchildren have experienced young people talking too much. We should realize that in many ways we are still young children in Christ, and we need to be a little more quiet and say only things when they need to be said.